talk strategy. As a buyer, you know it's competitive out there. And as a prospective buyer in the East Bay market, you're worried about how competitive it's going to be. So I'm going to, on Instagram here, have a bunch of videos to help guide people through the steps it takes to get into contract as painlessly and quickly as possible. Today I want to talk about data collection, okay? You know, our brains are designed to store and collect data, right? And as agents, because we're exposed to this data all the time, we have it at our fingertips and at our brain tips, right? But my goal for you is to also have that data. And the only way to get there is to be out looking at properties, reviewing the disclosures, which means getting your agent to order the information that the seller has provided, which will have a home inspection and a pest inspection, review it, begin to collate what's normal and not normal, where this specific house lands in that scale of normal, you know, to outrageous in terms of condition. And then all the other data points, how many places are on the market that are similar right now today? How did that home do in relation to that? You know, is it next to an apartment building? Is it on a creek? Is the home, you know, on a coveted street, etc. So all of these data points are going to collate in your brain to help you determine how competitive you'll have to be when you make your offer. As an agent, I can tell you what to write on your offer, but my goal is for you as the buyer to feel comfortable with that number yourself and to have come up with it on your own with my input, okay? I'm always gonna tell my clients what I believe will happen, but it's critical that my clients also believe that, because in no way do I ever want to be pushing people into numbers, right? So you are going to feel more successful and you are going to be more successful when you have a lot of data on board. So that means getting out there, looking at the homes, reading the packet, talking to your agent, following up with your agent. How many offers came in on the home? Was it an outlier, or were there a number of offers that clustered at that price point, right? So if a place sells for 1.7 million and there were 8 offers, what was the spread? That right there is so critical. So this data that your agent is sharing with you and that you as a buyer are learning through osmosis and through actual feet on the ground, this is the data that only a very hyper-local agent can give you. And it's why it's so critical that you work with an agent who knows the marketplace intimately. So that is today's piece that I wanted to share with you, and more to come.